All right, you guys ready? Okay. All right, let's start with breathing. Let's put our hands on our belly and breathe in through our nose and let our belly expand and out through the nose or mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Just notice how conscious breathing can kind of help us relax, connect to the earth, connect to our bodies, help our mind settle down. And then my paranoid, okay, there we go. My paranoia creeps in, and then we'll do knocking on the door of life. So we're twisting at the waist, our feet are planted, our knees are slightly bent. I noticed the times I locked my knees out were the times I kind of wrenched my knee when I'm doing this. So be careful, keep your knees slightly bent. And let's practice a new one. If you're standing, if you're not, you can just keep doing this, but we're gonna step back and slap and then come forward. Step back and slap. So I know, it's hard. I wonder if I do this way. So just straight back, come forward, straight back, come forward. All right. Okay, now I'll do back to the middle. And now let's do our chest, knocking at the lung points. Take that nice deep breath. And then we'll do our trapezius, flat hand on top, sliding down. Nice deep breathing. Back down to the chest. And then the waist. And then water waves, or just let your hands glide through the air. This one is better at night. If you don't want to wake yourself up, but you kind of want to do a few QiGong moves before bed, you can do this one. Unwinding, getting in the present moment. We'll slow it down and just check in with your body. Notice if you feel any, tingling coming through. Let's do Buddha holds up the earth for as kind of as a breathing exercise. And we'll inhale, and the palms face your lungs. All the way they rotate, they face the heavens, and then they come back down, and your palms rotate facing your lungs all the way down on the exhale. Inhale. Stretch up, exhale. All the way out. Inhale. You ever seen those Buddha statues where the little Buddha's got his arms up, both of them? Now, next time you see one, you'll see them at sometimes. Yeah, pay attention, look around. There's the cute one that they're just standing there with the hands up. Okay, let's do a little twist one too. Front and behind. Inhale to the middle. Exhale on the twist. Inhale back to the middle. That's twisting out our stress and tension. You can imagine you're a dish rag, dirty dish rag getting wrung out. I don't know why you'd want to imagine that, but getting the dirt out there, that's better. Wringing out stress and tension. Let's do two more. Come back to the center. Just maybe shake it out a little bit. See how you feel. Let's do the spreading the chi. Let's start warming up our upper back and neck. So this one again, you start in the kind of Y and then exhale. One arm goes in front, one arm behind. The hip that goes twists to the front, that's the arm that goes in front. And you just letting your arms come down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Like we're spreading seeds. Okay, slow it down. Slow it down. And again, check in the middle. Nice deep breath. Okay. All right. Let's do a little bit of, the shoulder circles. We'll do a lunge, kind of a forward lunge. So you're not on a line though. You're not lining up your heel like a lot of times in yoga. So kind of get on that line and then step out a little bit. So you feel that wide kind of wideness. All right. And then, so then you just kind of lean forward and like shake out your arm. And now when you inhale, you straighten that forward knee, roll your shoulder onto your back. Exhale, forward, bend the knee. Inhale, roll. Hinge at the waist, come forward, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the forward knee, roll your shoulder back. It's kind of like you're using the momentum of that, going forward and back with that front leg. Feel that full range of motion in your shoulder blade, all the way forward, up, back, down. Okay, now let's switch feet. So remember, like get in the line, put your heel in the middle of your foot. Now take that back foot and put it out a little bit. All right. See that how that's a little bit different? Okay, now lean forward, hinge at the waist, shake out your left arm if your left leg's forward. or whatever was the opposite of what you did before. And then inhale, roll your shoulder up, back, and down. Exhale, come forward. Rolling the shoulder, hinge at the waist, spin forward, roll it up. Kind of put your attention in your shoulder blade, maybe notice, or the shoulder area. Breathing golden light into it. Okay, we'll slow it down and come back to the middle. Shake it out a little bit. All right. Let's do a balancing one. Let's do kicks. That's always fun. So, and you can just, you could stay where you're not really coming off. Like, so on the inhale, just come up on your toe. On the exhale, you could put your heel down. Or if you want to go up, and then we'll switch sides. The trick is we do try to go slow. So inhale, bring your knee up. Exhale, lead with the heel. Inhale, come back down. Roll the toe to heel. And you can use your chair too. Inhale up. Kick out with the heel. Bring it back in. Roll it down. Or again, toe, heel, toe, roll. Inhale, toe, heel, toe, and then roll it down. If you want to inhale, exhale, in, roll down. Remember to breathe. Why, when you're balancing, do you want to hold your breath? I don't know. Let's do two more. Hiya! There we go. We beat them up. Yay. Okay. I'll shake that out. Let's do a little hips and then we'll do a teacup. Let's just stand. Huh? Yeah, well, I think we're more like putting, because I think hula hoop, you're like a little more like that. I think this one we're doing a bit more, yeah, more like, yeah, all the way your hip to the left, hip in front, hip to the right, hip behind. Like drawing a circle. Nice, slow. Breathing into it. And anytime we're doing joint stuff, they sometimes say like imagine golden light, like just interweaving in your joints and through that area. So just imagine golden light, like a kind of like an elixir sometimes I like to think, or like honey. Just going through your joints, helping them lubricate, helping them feel better. Now let's do the other direction. Drawing that golden light in through your hip joints and the ball and socket and the part that it connects to your spine. Nice big circles. That's good. Always listen to your body first. That's great. If you need to modify or do something smaller or skip a move. That's the main thing we're doing is learning to listen to our body. That's, I think, the main part of this exercise, of all the exercises in QiGong. Okay, let's try it like Gisela was saying, like the kind of the hula hoop one is more like that you're drawing, like you're gonna get into your squat a little bit. And this one you can do it on the chair, like feel like your sit bones and like just kind of circle your pelvis on there. But so this one, it's like imagine you have one of those drop lines, you know, coming out the middle, and you're trying to draw a circle with that drop line. So that one isolates a bit more, a lot of the little things that connect your muscle to your bones. If you just try to draw that circle, like, it's a lot different of an exercise, isn't it? When you're drawing the circle. Sometimes I get a bit more of the crunchies in this one. And then draw the circle the other way. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay. All right. All right, now we're ready to serve some tea. Okay. All right. That one sort of is the belly dance, I think. It's, yeah. So let's do the teacup. Let's do this one. I like this one. Where we're going to, let me go this way. Okay, so your feet are wide. Maybe you want to dip into your knees a little bit. And you're going to shift the weight to the right. Your left hand comes in front. Then as you're shifting your weight to the left, your fingertips are pointing at your chest. And they're going to come through. And now your arm's kind of bent. And then you come kind of back in the middle and do like the limbo, a circle over your head. And now you're back to the beginning. It's like a little teacup thing, isn't it? Shift to the right. Shift to the left, fingertips point towards your chest and then out, pointing to the left. Now your weight's in your left. Now come into the middle, and as you come in the middle, do a little back bend if you can. Bring your hand over your head in a circle. And now you're back at the start. Shift to the right, fingers through and around, back into the middle. Shift to the right, shift to the left, overhead, shift to the right, shift to the left, overhead. Just do a couple more of this side and then we'll switch sides. In the middle. And that left arm goes on your left hip, right arm comes out. Now we're going to start by shifting to the left. The right arm goes to the left. Shift to the right. The right arm comes through, back into the middle. Draw a circle over your head. And we're back. Again, imagine that you're holding a tray of drinks. And so your palm needs to be facing up the whole time if you can. Do one more. Okay. Yay. How did you guys did perfect? You like that one? Yeah. Feel free anytime. All right. We'll just shake that one out. So just take a nice deep breath. Let's do the heart sound. Ha 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 ha. Inhale. Let the back of your cranial base relax. Let your jaw relax. Okay, shake out your feet. Okay, I promised someone to show them a good jaw one. If you got tension in your jaw, you hold your hands like this in front of your chest and like shake, and then let your okay, inhale. One more. And that one, that's fun, right? Well, there you go. Can imagine you're choking somebody. Okay. Now let's do some nice, get rid of that violent image I gave you. We'll do some nice flowy movements here at the end. So again, just check in with your feet. Maybe feel how your hands may be tingling. Feet are flat, knees are slightly bent. Pelvis, like you do have a giant tail coming out the back. The weight of it just pulls your pelvis down a little bit. Just stay relaxed in your lower back, shoulders over the hips. String is pulling up you up by the crown of your head, so that's the highest point, so your chin tucks back in. Let's do open the flow to the 6 directions. We'll just open the flow. So maybe imagine you're a marionette puppet and the hooks are on your wrist. So let your elbows kind of be lower than your wrists a lot of times. So on the inhale, it's getting raised up by your wrist. Exhale, flows down. Up to just about your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. See how slow we can do it. Inhale. Imagine water coming in and water going out. Water's raising your hands. They're just floating on the water. Bless you. Now we're going to add the other direction. So this next time on the inhale, kind of stop at your shoulders, bring the hands in. Exhale, you push out. Then inhale, you pull back in. And this time go out to the side, exhale. Then inhale, pull back in. Exhale down through your body. And we'll do it again. Again, as slow as you can. Inhale. Slow and relaxed. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Sometimes imagine like that, you know that thing that we used to play with, that like with a stick with a magnet, and you put the hair on the person, and gave them a mustache. We had to move that stick really slow for the filings to stay on it. If you went too fast, the filings would fall off. Sometimes, so imagine you're having to move really slow so that the filings stay on your fingers. Bring it in. Exhale. And put the tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Inhale. Okay, last one. We'll just embrace the chi ball in front of us. And just check in with your body. How does it feel? Let's do for centering, let's do a circle one I like to do, just kind of, is you squeeze down and then let that energy kind of push your hands apart and do like a big circle, opposite way. And then the other hand, your right hand's coming down the middle. It squeezes the energy like a spring. Now the spring helps separate your hands. Hands are going opposite like a clock. Down the middle. Inhale. Kind of like, oh, embrace the world. And you squeeze it, bring it in. All right, on this last one, we'll just bring our hands to meet in the lower dantian, bracing the chi ball. And just feel our bodies. Interlock your thumbs together, put it over your belly button, bring your feet closer together. And then just do bamboo in the wind where you just try to relax and let go. And let the energy move your body around, unwinding. And last bits of tension. Then we'll just come back to the middle. Maybe think again, just go in and feel how your body feels. And notice that just, 30 minutes of moving your body, what a difference it makes in how your mind is working, how your body feels. Okay, thank you so much. All right, yay. All right, yeah.